Okay, let's see. Okay, now I'm live. I'm live. Wait, am I live still? Let's see here. We are live. You're live. Let's see. It's not showing up. I don't know why. Okay, now I'm live. Now I'm live. Cool. Cool. So I still got some people on Twitter and Periscope, which is awesome. And basically, I'm going to do a quick recap of what I said. Sorry about this, guys, on Twitter and Periscope. I'm letting you guys know, like, I just went live and had a big glitch, didn't know what happened on Facebook. But basically, what I'm talking about tonight is the 3 B's that will help you get better results in your business. Hey, what's up, Robert? Hey, what's up, Rebecca? Thank you so much for hopping on. Feel free, to share the video if you want. If you get some value, drop me some comments, guys. Wherever you're tuning in from, whatever state you're coming in from, it's always cool to see, where you're coming in from around the world. One of the cool things about building an online business from home is anytime you can go out and work. Anytime, you can go out and make money, essentially. You can go out and communicate and make people's lives better by having internet. Hey, what's up, Troy? Thanks for joining. What's up, Victoria? Thanks for joining. So yeah, what I was going to talk about real quick before I had all these technical problems was, let's see, can see you on Periscope but not Facebook. I think I'm live on Facebook too. I had some glitches with that. I'm checking my wall and it looks like I'm live still. Yeah, I'm live still. I got people on Facebook. But thank you so much, Rebecca. I appreciate that. So what I'm going to talk about is the 3 B's, which is basically belief, basketball, and business, and how those 3 things tie together to help you get better results in business. So for me in my life, like going back in my background and telling you a story, one of the things that I did in my childhood or even my young adulthood to build up a lot of my belief just in an area in general to teach on this topic of developing new beliefs was basketball. I loved and I played basketball. It was my passion. It was something that I worked at almost on a daily basis, like every summer for from ages of 10 to 16, I would go out and practice every summer. I would do all the dribbling drills. I would do all the practicing, the 3-pointers, the free throws. We had the 3-point line and everything drawn out on our driveway, which is awesome. And I go out there and I'd practice. And one of the things that you have to do to get results in basketball is you have to have belief in your ability. You have to have belief in your skills. What's up, Consina? Awesome. Let's see, paintball too. That's funny. Yeah, I actually did do paintball as well. I did a little bit of paintballing, but mostly I did basketball and soccer, and I ran track and stuff. But for the point of today's video, I'm going to talk about basketball and how that relates to belief in kind of this flow state. You hear that flow state of energy tossed around so often, and it's been one of the things I've been focusing on a lot more in my life over the last half a year to year is this state of energy where you're in flow. And the only other time I can remember when I would be in flow where you have this surreal, unreal level of belief in yourself and everything around you slows down was in sports. So when I played basketball, if you ever got in a state of flow, which like I said, basically is having this unreal amount of belief in yourself that just comes through your being, your body, and you're in this just a new state of energy where it's everything around you is just a part of your reality and you're in control and everything is slowing down and it's you can see things before they happen, so you can react a certain way because something's going to happen and you can be ahead of the curve. In basketball, if you're in flow, it's this guy's going to make a pass in the corner, so you reach out in front of the player and you steal the ball, you go down the court, you can tell a teammate's trailing you, you make a pass, he dishes it back, you score a layup, those kind of plays where you're just in flow and you're just moving, you're in movement, and it's like every shot you put up is, you just think it's going in. It's like, I remember watching, one of my favorite players to always watch growing up was Kobe Bryant, and he's retired now. And you guys might know him as, he's one of the best scorers of all time. He could shoot, he could score from anywhere on the court. And when he had his best games in basketball, where he scored the most and they won, he often referred to the basket hoop was like as big as the ocean. It was like every shot that he put up, whether it was perfect form or not, whether there's a defender and a face literally in his eyes, in his hands, or in his a hand in his face, everything he put up would go in. So that is what I want to talk about today, guys, is how you can kind of shift your energy into getting more into a productive state of flow. And you can think about it in terms of, like I said, basketball or sports or soccer. It could be dance, or it could be singing, it could be academics, like if you're taking a test. It's basically whenever you get in flow, it's when you're like perfectly aligned and synchronized with the world within you and the world without you. And it's just like I said, it's like time slows down and everything around you, you just know what's going on. So when you do this in your business, your results will 10 times. So when this happens in business, it's kind of like, you know what your prospect's going to say before they say it. So when you're on a sales call or you're on a prospecting conversation, you know what to say to rebuttal any kind of objection before it even comes up. Or you say the right thing in order for that objection to get cleared before it's even said, because you know what's going on inside your customer's mind. You're basically entering the conversation that's already happening in your prospect's mind. And that was a tip that I learned from Rebecca, actually, listening through her course, the Home Business Authority Blueprint, where it talked about you want to get inside your customer's mind and meet them inside the conversation they're already having. So when you can come up with, the responses to objections before they even come up, then that prospect is going to feel way more comfortable doing business with you, because it's like you already understand them. It's like you already know them as a person and how to meet their needs and how to fulfill their wants. So that is a great course. I highly recommend that course if you're looking to have breakthroughs in 2017 working from home. I would say reach out to Rebecca or myself, and we can get you a link to. It's called Home Business Authority Blueprint. A lot of that course, it teaches about how to basically manage your mindset and your energy states that will help you get in this state of flow more often. Because a good metaphor I want to talk about before I end this video is when you're playing basketball, you have two hoops basically. So you have your hoop that you want to defend and you don't want to put the basket in because you want to defend that, and you have the other team's hoop that they're defending and you want to score as much as you can in that hoop. So when you're in the state of flow and you're just on fire and everything like around you feels like it's slowing down, and you're in this new vibrant energy of being, like this mind state, it's like whatever you do, it's going to work. Every 3-point shot you put up is going in. Every free throw you take is going in. And it's just like you don't even think. It's like you're just moving in your body, and everything around you is just happening. And it's like it's kind of like it's miraculous kind of. What I kind of think of it is like you're just aligning yourself with God or with the the infinite potential and power of the universe. Basically, that's what I think. And we all of us, no matter who you are, no matter the differences between you and me or anybody, we all have that potential inside of us, because I believe that we all have God or a little bit of this power within us. So when you get aligned and when you connect to that source, I like to call it God's source, that infinite energy, it's like everything just is creating and in flow without any kind of problems. So you can get to that state and you can just 10 times your results. It's like you no longer have to like trudge uphill. You don't have to force things to happen. You don't have to feel like you're always constantly battling your own demons, your own thoughts in your head, or people that you're communicating with and building relationships with. It's like everything just happens naturally. But the thing is, even if you get in that state and you might be talking to the wrong people in business. You could say everything perfect and do the right thing, but if you're talking to the wrong people, you're still not going to get a yes. Now, actually, if you're in state, chances are you're gonna draw in the right people no matter what. But the point is, you wanna go out there and be able to find the right people to talk to. That's gonna allow you to get better results faster. Just like in basketball, even if you do everything right and you shoot the ball and you make it in the hoop, but it's for the wrong team, then it still doesn't matter because you're not getting anywhere. You're not creating anything. So that's something that you want to keep in mind is you can either be like in flow, you can get into this energy state where you 10 times your results, you get more done with less work and less stress, or you can feel like you're constantly trudging uphill and battling people around you, your own thoughts, and that kind of thing. So that's the point of the message, is helping you guys realize that you will be able to get better results 10 times in your business if you get into this state of flow. And when you get into this new energy, the people around you, your circumstances, everything's going to start to change for the better. And when you're talking to prospects and when you're messaging people and you're doing your daily task and the practical things, the tactical things, your results will just be like off the chart. Instead of having everybody say no, you're going to have everybody start saying yes. Yeah, absolutely, Rebecca. It's like the vortex. It's like getting in that state of flow, which is awesome. So let's see here. When I was young, my sport was baseball and helped out through Young Life. Now I'm owning my own business since year. Okay, that's awesome, Troy. Awesome. So hopefully this helped you guys out. I know personally, whenever I've like 10 times my results in business and coaching, in my business online, it's always been when I've been in this state of like synchronicity. And how I've gotten in it myself, just like in basketball or sports or school, is you gotta one thing is do the thing that you fear. So do the things that you're most scared of doing, and that's how you gain power, is by conquering your fears. Your fear is always going to have power over you when you don't do the thing that you fear. So keep in mind, like that famous quote by, I think, Joseph Campbell was, the treasure you seek lies within the cave that you're afraid to enter, or something like that. So basically, do the thing that you're afraid of, and the thing you're afraid of is never going to hold power over you. That will help you get into flow. Number 2 is you got to work at it and actually do the task every day. So just like in basketball, if I wanted to get really good at 3-point shooting or free throws, I had to practice it every single day. So with business, you have to go out there and prospect and talk to people every single day if you want to get good at communicating and making sales inside your business. And then the last thing is, when you want to get into a state of flow, one of the easiest ways I can say is become grateful. Become grateful for the little things in your life. Try to get into a mind state where you feel grateful, you feel happy, you feel abundant, you feel fulfilled, you have peace of mind, you have basically everything that you could ever want, because that's all we ever want, is those things, the mental, the spiritual things in life. Absolutely, Rebecca. I really appreciate you. I'm really grateful for you too. That's awesome. Which reminds me, there's a great article that kind of taught on this a little bit that I read earlier today that was published by my amazing girlfriend, Rebecca Bardet. She wrote a blog that talked about, does wealth and fame make you happy? She did a blog post. You should check it out. It's on her Facebook page. And basically it talked about that. No, it doesn't. Meaning, all of the goals and the money and the end result, all of those things, they don't actually make us happy, so to speak, but it's the feelings and the peace of mind and the fulfillment and the happiness that we get from achieving and reaching our full potential that genuinely makes us happy. And the people that we get to share that with, the relationships in our life, those are the things that make us most happy. I know I'm kind of getting off on a tangent. This is different than what I started off talking about, but it all kind of goes hand in hand, because once you surrender basically like over to God or to the universe, once you're basically like saying, I'm grateful, I'm at peace, I have everything I could ever want right now, that my friends, is the